Together, these two species are the last surviving remnants of a lineage that once had a far broader distribution. Fossil Dimopterans are known from parts of Asia and possibly even Europe, suggesting that this was once a more diverse and widespread group. Both living species are medium-sized nocturnal animals, roughly the size of a house cat, with large forward-facing eyes, a long tail, and a remarkable membrane of skin stretching between their limbs. At rest, that membrane, known as the patagium, hangs loosely along the body. When extended, it transforms the animal into something altogether more unusual. Colugos are strictly arboreal. They almost never descend to the ground, preferring to remain high in the canopy. On tree trunks, they cling close to the bark, their mottled fur blending almost perfectly with lichen and shadow. They move deliberately rather than quickly, climbing with an awkward hugging motion that inches them higher up the trunk. It is only when they launch into the air that their true form becomes apparent. These are not experimental offshoots or evolutionary curiosities. They are the sole survivors of an ancient order, specialized, persistent, and remarkably distinct. It is in their anatomy that this distinctiveness becomes most apparent. Colugos may be the closest living relatives of primates, yet they have had tens of millions of years to refine their own lifestyle. They do not move like primates, grasp like primates, or see the world in quite the same way. Take the eyes. Colugos have enormous forward-facing eyes and their vision is clearly important. But unlike most primates, they lack a complete postorbital bar, the bony ring that encloses and stabilizes the eye socket. In primates, that structure helps support precise visual tracking, particularly during rapid head and body movements. And speaking of movement, that is another way in which their eyes differ. Colugo eyes have very limited mobility within the socket. They cannot glance sharply to the side as many primates can. Instead, they must move their entire head to scan the forest, more like an owl than a monkey. When it comes to body movement, Colugos again reveal their uniqueness. They cling, they glide, they do not leap with explosive force between branches.